Hi, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the NYX eyeshadow base in the flesh color and apply that all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in 603 Pots and Pans, and it's silver color, and I'm going to put that on top of the eyeshadow base just so that the eyeshadow I'm using will pop even more. This is the only eyeshadow that's like a stick or a cream formula that I found that doesn't cause my eyelids to swell. So obviously I'm very sensitive to some of these formulas, so I'm just applying this all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take and mine looks a little rough, I've had it a while, it's been well loved, the Silent Treatment Wet n Wild Color Icon Palette. And it looks like this, and I know it's a mess, but like I said, I really like this eyeshadow palette, especially the color on the bottom. And I'm going to take that color on the bottom and apply it all over my eyelid, and I'm using a e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, just the dollar one you can get at elf.com, Target, or I found them at Dollar General sometimes too. So I'm just going to pat that over my lid. I've never done an eyeshadow or eye tutorial of any kind before, so hopefully I'm in frame and you can see this, because I do not have a viewfinder, and I think I've said that before, which makes it really, really hard to do makeup tutorials like this. And because I have hooded eyes, I really need to bring any color that I'm using in the crease and on the lid up closer to my brow bone than you normally would, just because if I don't do that, you will not see it. So I have that all over my lid, and then I'm going to take I'm going to wipe that off and just on my towel here, and use the same brush and use the color on the top, the pink color, which is the brow bone color, and I'm going to place that under my brow bone, and in my inner corner, and I'm just going to put that on the tip of this brush and lightly dust it on the inner corner, and I'm going to pull it up a little bit toward my brow just to give that whole area some brightness. Okay, and then next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Dollar Blending Eye Brush, and it looks like this, and I'm going to take the darkest color, which is the crease color, and I'm just going to tap that lightly and tap it off because it is very pigmented, and I'm going to kind of swirl it on the outside corner, and then I'm going to also pull it into my crease, like that. Really blending it in. So this eye isn't quite high enough. I said it's hard for me to get that just right with the hooded eyelids sometimes. So we're going to just pull it in there like that. I'm going to add a little bit more to this side so they're even. I do have to go to the grocery store later, so I don't want to look like I was putting my eyeshadow on in the dark. Okay. So, really blend that in. Alright. That's the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner, which is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen in black. And I'm going to apply this to this eye, starting very thin, right at the base of the lashes. And I only go in to where my lashes start and pull it out. I don't like taking my eyeliner the whole way into the inner corner, just because it feels like it closes my eye off so much. Take it out. So thinner to a little bit darker on the end. A little bit wider, I mean. Okay. There's the eyeliner. And then I'm going to curl my lashes with the Sally Hansen eyelash curler. So you want to just put it down there at the base. Squeeze it a couple times. Pull it out a little bit. Do it in the center. And pull it out one more time and do the tip. Then I am taking two mascaras. The first one is the NYX, no, not NYX, I'm sorry, NYC High Definition Volumizing Mascara in the orange tube. And I'm going to put that on first. And this is a, whoops, sloppy, a rubberized wand. And I'm going to put that on my top lashes only. And I curled my hair earlier, and I'm letting the curls cool and set before I comb them out. So that's why they look like they're real tight and not actually fixed. So I'm going to use this as the base, which it's a nice mascara and you could use it by itself, but I like my lashes to be a little thicker. So I'm taking Prestige, my blackest lashes, and you can get this at Ulta, but I get mine at Rite Aid. So this is a dry formula with a real thick brush, and I'm going to run this through next just to give it more volume and make my lashes look thicker. I sure hope you can see what I'm doing because it's so hard to do this without a viewfinder. And I'm also going to put this on my bottom lashes. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go back in on the other side and do one more coat. Now that it's dry. My hair is in the way. Of course it would be. I don't have any face makeup on because I just went to Sephora yesterday and picked up a sample of the Urban Decay Naked Skin. So I'm going to do a tutorial, first impressions, not a tutorial, a first impressions video on me applying that and how it lasts throughout the day. So, alright. So for right now, there's the eye makeup look, and I'll be back in a few with the application of the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.